Imagine your body knows your future. Imagine it's been trying to tell you for years, not with alarms, not with emergencies, but with small, everyday clues. The way you rise from a chair, the way you respond when you spill your tea, the way you laugh or don't. In today's video, we'll explore 7 quiet, science-backed signs your body uses to reveal just how strong your future might be, and what to do if it's trying to warn you. Because your health after 70 isn't luck, it's listening. There comes a point in life, usually sometime after 70, where you stop pretending you're invincible. You stop chasing things that don't matter. You stop rushing, and you start paying attention. The aches, the breathlessness, the forgetfulness, they're not strangers anymore. They're familiar visitors. Some stay longer than others. But here's the gift most people overlook. Your body isn't silent, it speaks, in small, subtle ways, every single day. And if you learn to listen, you can act. Not just to live longer, but to live better. Today, we're not talking about miracle pills, expensive therapies, or wild trends, just real signs, backed by real research. The kind of signs anyone can notice, starting now. So let's dive in. We've all seen it. Someone who seemed perfectly fine one year, then suddenly deteriorates. Their steps get slower, their memory fades, they laugh less, until one day they're barely recognizable. And often it looks like it came out of nowhere. But the truth, it didn't. Our decline rarely happens overnight. It's slow, quiet, and dangerously easy to ignore. But what if you didn't ignore it? What if you caught the early clues? What if the next 10 or 20 years of your life weren't just about getting by, but thriving? That's the challenge. And it starts with awareness. Let's begin with something so simple, it's often dismissed: getting up from a chair. Doctors have a name for it, the sit-to-stand test. And studies show it's more accurate at predicting longevity than some blood tests. Why? Because to stand up from a low chair without using your hands, you need leg strength, balance, core stability, and cardiovascular health all at once. Take Anna, 78. She gets up without thinking, bakes with her grandkids, hikes a little trail near her house every Sunday. Then there's Bert, also 78. He groans. He needs support. He always looks for the tallest chair. This small daily act reveals so much. Try it now. Sit in a regular chair. No arms. Can you stand up smoothly without pushing yourself with your hands? Can you do it 5 times? If not, don't panic. This is your moment. Start now. A few reps a day. Add ankle weights. You're not just training legs, you're extending your freedom. Independence starts at the knees. Strong legs carry strong futures. The first 10 minutes of your day can shape the next 10 years of your life. How do you feel when you wake up? Grateful? Calm? Curious? Or do you feel heavy, worried, numb? Scientists now know that morning mood affects everything from inflammation to heart disease. Why? Because your emotional baseline sets your physiological tone. Rosa, 80, starts every morning with quiet music and coffee near her garden. She feeds the birds and talks to the plants. It's her ritual, and it keeps her centered. Clint, 81, wakes up to the TV news. Loud, chaotic, fearful. And by 9 a.m., his shoulders are already tight with tension. What's your morning routine? Do you rush straight into worry? Or do you ease in? Keep your phone off for the first 20 minutes. Open a window. Say one thing you're thankful for. Small changes, massive ripple effects. The first words you say to yourself each day matter more than you think. What happens when the toast burns? Or when you misplace your keys? Again? Your response to little setbacks is a direct look at your nervous system's flexibility and your emotional resilience. People who breathe, laugh, or adapt to small mishaps tend to live longer, stay healthier, and experience less cognitive decline. Example: Nora, 77, chuckles when her cat knocks over her coffee. Well, she says, he's just testing gravity again. Raymond, 79, slams the counter, grumbles, carries that irritation all day. Stress is a silent destroyer. Chronic cortisol weakens immunity, hurts your heart, and even shrinks your brain. Count to 3 before responding. Smile on purpose. Say, This isn't the end of the world. Your peace is your power. Guard it, even when things go wrong. Your skin tells stories, not just about age, but about hydration, nutrition, blood flow, and immune function. Rough patches, bruises, or slow-healing cuts aren't just surface issues. They're internal warnings. Elias, 85, drinks water like clockwork, eats nuts, avocados, and greens. His skin is thin, yes, but healthy. Joanne, 84, barely eats, sips soda, and wonders why her skin is always dry and itchy. Look at your hands, your arms, your shins. Are they hydrated? Do scratches heal fast? Drink more water, even if you don't feel thirsty. Use coconut or olive oil on dry areas. Eat healthy fats. Your skin is hungry for them. The skin is your last organ to speak, but the first others see. Curiosity doesn't just feed your brain, it rewires it. When you stop learning, your brain literally starts shrinking. But when you stay curious, new connections form, preserving memory, creativity, and joy. Sylvia, 82, joined a virtual book club during the pandemic. Then she took up drawing, then baking sourdough. Bill, 83, says, "I've done everything I need to do." And now, he watches the same news channel every day and barely leaves the house. When was the last time you asked why? Or tried something new? Try a new recipe. Ask someone younger about their hobby. Walk a different route. Look up the history of your hometown. A curious mind stays awake no matter the age. Has your voice gotten softer? Weaker? Do people ask you to repeat yourself more than they used to? Your voice is more than a sound. It's your lung strength, your emotional presence, your confidence. Joyce, 86, sings in the kitchen while she cooks. She reads aloud to her neighbor's grandkids. Her voice is her legacy. Frank, 87, barely speaks unless asked, and when he does, it's hard to hear him. How often do you use your voice? Read aloud 5 minutes a day. Sing. Recite poems or prayers. Your voice is your fingerprint. Don't let it fade. We save the most joyful sign for last: laughter. Laughing isn't silly, it's survival. It reduces stress, boosts immune function, improves circulation, and connects us with others. Rita, 88, watches reruns of her favorite sitcoms every night. She giggles through phone calls with her sister. Dennis, 89, hasn't cracked a smile in weeks, says there's nothing funny about getting old. But Rita, she's still glowing. When did you last laugh out loud? Watch comedies, swap old stories, make silly faces in the mirror. Say yes to moments of joy. A life with laughter lasts longer and feels shorter. If any of these signs hit home today, don't see it as bad news. See it as a wake-up call, a spark, a starting point. Because aging isn't about stopping, it's about starting again with more wisdom, more grace, and more choice than ever before. Let's recap the 7 silent clues. How easily you rise from a chair. Your morning mood. How you react to small setbacks. The condition of your skin. How curious you still are. The strength of your voice. How often you laugh. Each one is a signal. Your body's way of saying, I'm still here. I still matter. Help me thrive. So listen, act, and above all, live. Which sign spoke to you the most today? Comment below and share one change you're going to make starting this week. If this video brought you insight, comfort, or hope, please like, subscribe, and share with someone who needs this wisdom. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and stay wonderfully you.